Good morning. Here's a spot that I'm on private property, have permission to be on, and there's a stream that comes into here, actually from over that way, and the water was backed up over the road pretty heavy. Now there really isn't much of a dam here. There is an old one down there, but nothing tending it, no fresh mud, and but the water here was just, well, you can see it's kind of like a chocolate mud. Now right there's a high wall, and over that other side is a retaining pond or a irrigation pond, and there was beaver chewings in that, but nothing fresh. So I just assumed maybe that beaver moved out of there and came over here, and I don't know. Let's see. That could be a den hole there. Anyway, I set some conibears. I have one right there is the channel set. There's my dive sticks. I set another one. Oh, you might see the orange ribbon over there. That's the feeder stream coming into it. But none of those really matter, because the only one that mattered was the one right here. See what we got. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a big beaver. Boy, I tell you, they're growing big here. Okay, I don't have a stand with me, so big. Okay, I'll remake and show you. Okay, here's the remake. It's just a channel. Came back where I assume he went up, did a little feeding. And basically, just found the center. I have an H stand, put the 330 in that, set it, and again I do blocking. Even if it's a defined stand, I tried, if there's any wiggle room, I put blocking up, and then I'd say the top of that trap is 10 inches underwater. So get them to dive. And it worked once. This is just a nice beaver, and it's big. That's right at its nose at that end. I have to measure. I don't know how long that setter is. It's a girth on them too, though. My Lord. Right about to my thumb. Big boy. Going to Canada. All right, talk to you later. Good morning. I love what I do. This is, it's actually an irrigation pond. I don't know if you're going to see down at the far end. There's a pump, diesel motor. And they would have pumped out of here to irrigate the rice fields. But I think they got a little more water than what they wanted. The beaver got in here. There's 2 lodges on this. Now I'd call it almost a small lake. And their fields are flooded at the other end. In fact, that pump is flooded with water. And the beaver came down here, and this is what they did, causing it to be a much bigger body of water than what the landowner wanted it to be. Now I came in and set on the dam there and broke it, and I have a trap each side. And the first night the beaver come in and he patched it, and he started pushing mud everywhere up through here, and he snapped one of the traps, but I'm sure it probably was because he was pushing the mud. He sprung the trap like that. The other one was just pushed into the mud, it wasn't sprung. Now the way I'm setting these, I have a foothold right there. That's a number 4 Duke, double coil, and the same right over there. And I got them down deeper than the surrounding area, hoping for a front foot. Although the water has gone down quite a bit since I broke it. But anyway, there's no sign of any activity here last night. Of course, I opened, this was all plugged, I opened it back up, and I added this conibear in here, hoping that he might circle around. I've got a little lure on a stick right there, and it's up off the water level, hoping to get him to move around in there. But I see he did walk through that mud there, and he did not take the bait. He didn't go through that conibear, did not come over here and try to re-dam. So I have had beaver snap traps off before, but usually the first time does not deter them. You know, they'll come back again. I don't know if this one's trap shy. I just don't know until we see more activity. Oh well, it's not easy. It's always a challenge. That's why I love it. Well, I'm not going to film long because the beaver's still alive, so I need to take care of it, and I'll film after. I was out there on that beaver lodge. I've had a conibear there for probably 4 days now, maybe 5, and nothing, not any activity. And there's the one that's probably active. But I caught a big male all the way up at the other end of this pond where there's another dam. And it was coming out of here, going up towards that dam, and I caught him. So I've been making a dam break set here. And I had a sprung trap here. Yesterday caught a raccoon here. And now this beaver. So this is a male. And there's still a female in here. It's pretty good sized. Well, hello, welcome to Mud Pond. The stream that's feeding us has been running silted, muddy like this since, well, I got here last Saturday and it is now Thursday, so there's some disturbance upstream, but Here was a spot I opened up on the dam. Got a number 5 trap down there and caught a large male here. And that was 2 days ago. Now, I can't remember. I think something plugged this yesterday. I just can't recall now. But I have 2 conibears further up in the pond here. In fact, the one I just moved, the one was right there by that downed, where is it at there? Right there by that downed tree, and the water lowered enough that it was too far out for me, so I moved it upstream more. Well, let's go see. And good morning. SES Outdoors, Arkansas trapping, camping trapping. The fun in a tent. Well, we're back at the pond here. And had a beaver dam set here. And it went cold here for a day. In other words, nothing came in and sealed up the break. And I do have a conibear set here. Nothing. But we're all plugged up again. Right here's where I had opened. And I believe we've got something. Boy, I love pulling these up and seeing a flat tail come up. Whoa. Let's see. Nope. Nothing. That's just a sandbag. Well, I'm not very good at these dam break sets. This is a second miss I've had here. And I don't think they're stepping on a trap. I think they're just springing them because they're pushing the traps and pushing the debris up. I do have the traps off the intended area where they're going to plug up. Yeah, you can see a pan right there. That's a good 16 inches, 18 away from the opening, and about the same on the other side. And I'll tell you, from the tracks in the mud, this is a big beaver. But not getting him to step in the pan. Trial and error. We'll keep after him. Another beautiful day. Wife says it's snowing and raining up home. Aw, darn. Talk to you later.